Can you hear me now? Sorry about that. Cutestuff went under my desk to try to fiddle with stuff, and apparently she accidentally unplugged, or when you plugged in your switcher thingy, she didn't get the settings turned on correctly. So...
Your computer said it was seeing the device, and I didn't mess with any of the knobs, so I thought it was all good.
It was not.
My apologies.
I don't have my little thing anymore, honey. I think it's because we beat Endwalker. We're no longer, what's it called? Sprouts.
Maybe.
There's the Decurion. No, I was saying that the longer videos, I like making them because they're fun, but they don't make as much money. I haven't been making as much money on the channel by doing these longer videos, so I'm like, I may need to go back to just doing 2 short anime videos, or 2 short manga videos every week, you know? Everyone kept saying, you need to make longer videos, more in-depth videos, and so I started doing it, and the videos don't do as well. So it's like, well, doesn't really matter what the comment section says. What matters is the video performance. And if the video is performing poorly, then I shouldn't be making those kinds of videos. So we'll wait a week or so on this one, see how well it does. But if it doesn't even break 1,000 views in a week, then no, I'm just going to say screw it and start going back to like the 8-minute videos, or toss in a couple shorts here and there. Because those are a lot easier to make. Right, wife?
Yep.
Mommy's Black Mage has a prettier staff than I do.
Yeah. I did the work for it.
Netflix dropped about 8 trailers yesterday. Cherry is very excited about Frankenstein. Like, holy crap, unbelievably excited. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's Benicio del Toro. And Cherry's like, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, oh, child. As much as Cherry likes the dark and creepy stuff, she doesn't know who Benicio del Toro is. Your viewers care about dubs? That's not a stack marker. Don't go near there. That was to me, not to you. One more fire starter, Brock. Atta girl. Boom. Alright, we finished that, and I am capped on tomestones. And I'm going to repair, and then we're going to get going with the quests. So do you do review on the quality of dubs, Anime Guy, or do you just keep people up to date with when dubs are coming out? Because I gotta be honest, when they wait a little bit on the dubs and they don't try to do the dubs the same week, the dubs seem to be higher quality. Generally. Not always, but generally. Have you noticed that? Because I've noticed when it's like same day dubs, it's like a little sketchy. Uh-oh. Okay.
Okay.
How close are you to your next level? For weapon, I mean. You got the rank 2 bard weapon today? Yesterday?
I got the rank 1, I think, yesterday.
Okay.
I just barely
Just
started.
barely got the bard. Okay.
Yeah. So...
Back to Red Mage, my love.
Yep.
Yeah, and Blu-ray animation quality is usually higher too because they go back and like clean it up. Come, let us hurry to many fires.
Hi, Mom.
Aid,
We're streaming,
dishes.
and you've got dishes to do.
I'm overheating.
Oh, make sure the crock pot gets washed.
Okay.
I cheated and teleported because I remembered there was a teleport here. And you're like, oh,
I
take that
looked.
teleport.
I saw that there was a teleportation thing there. I couldn't remember if you had it or not.
Yeah, this is where we. This
So
is where we ended
I
up after the.
didn't
after
do
the
it
nap.
intentionally
Oh, I
because I didn't
appreciate
want to go without you.
I appreciate you. Alright. Gotta follow him. Oh, you're already ahead. Are you cheering me on?
No. Happy.
Your happy's a lot cuter.
Yeah, but it's not working. I have him targeted and everything.
Kind-eyed Zabraxel.
Oh. Him.
Ah. That's fair. You're adorable, wife. You're like, you're damn right I am.
Yeah, what do you think I want with this race? So I can be cute.
It's the Cherry Pelou. We're gonna have to go tell them how happy we are in a minute, aren't we?
Probably. But I have to wait for him to stop and go. Okay.
There we go. Monkey, this is good done?
Yep.
Crockpot get washed?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Do you need tickles?
No.
You sure?
Yes. help me set flex once you have time, Mom?
Sure.
Yay. Flex causes me issues every time I open it.
What's causing you issues?
Flex. Which I doubt you can fix.
It's caused Cherry issues too.
No, Cherry's issues, except for, is related only to that one episode.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
My issues is like accessing anything.
You
on
got all
Flex.
kinds of issues. They don't even have names for your issues.
Yeah.
I mean, an error on one episode, Aid is nothing on, can't even open it.
Yeah, like I can open.
Is it
the
an
Flex,
IP
it's
config
just-
issue?
Nope, tried that twice actually.
You'll have to wait until we're done streaming, honey.
How long is that?
We just
4:30.
started, so right before Dad goes to make dinner.
About 4:30.
Yeah.
Let's
So-
go watching the water shut down.
Oh, because her boyfriend's coming over.
I didn't know that.
And you guys don't normally, that I'm aware of, stream at this time.
We
On
don't.
this day,
We are trying new schedules.
I got.
You got a cutscene, I'll wait for you. I'll chat with people. Well, it's because Sentai and Netflix are going to use
Okay.
different people.
Come on.
Hang on. 1 second, chat. Bill collector. Again. Oh no, we're getting robbed, chat. I mean, every coin you have. Yeah. You've been tricked. Kill these withdrawal. Yeah. Pray leave them capable of speech, I suppose. Alright, you know what? First things first. Screw it. I thought you could get the Chainsaw Man Blu-ray. Let me... No, I'm still using you. It's okay. Japan is very much... Yeah, well, Funimation got bought out, and they were owned by big companies, and anytime big companies get involved with anime, they fail. Oh, right now, chat. Oh. We're just waiting on... We're spying on somebody. There he is. There we are. Yeah, I want to get to... Duty commenced.
Okay.
You got a little fight, it's quick and easy, and then we've got one of those chase the NPC quests. You know, the ones you love so much.
She doesn't have Plex starting in the startup programs when her computer restarts. And it has to be done on hers because of the way hers is set up.
So you had
and in the startup thing, it wouldn't list it for me to be able to have it check marked to go ahead and start it on system startup. So instead of every time they have this issue, I have to go up and help them, I went ahead and
changed it so that it would go
had
with the start menu.
Had to go through some things to make it added to the start menu. And I got it all running now, so it's like, okay. Hopefully. And what I probably did was I disabled the startup when I made her account, because I have to, every time one of our children has had problems with their computers and I have to go fix things, that's one of the things I have to fix, is that they have so much crap starting at startup that they don't need or even touch. And they're like, how do you get rid of... And how do you get rid of that? Because I never do that. And it's like, yeah, this is why I turn all this stuff up.
This is why we yell at you when you download shit and don't tell us about it.
I'm completely lost. I don't see anything.
There was supposed to be a fight?
No, there was... Oh, there's the person I think I'm supposed to follow. There they are. Yep. They were behind me.
What? You're kidding me. I thought it was... I mistook it. Okay, that was my bad. I fucked up. Oops. March Comes In Like a Lion. I have not actually read that series. Honestly, it looks too depressing for me.
Here, Buzz, I read government. Love
That's
that
right.
line.
Oh, it's on the island.
Ah, I failed. God, I got even further than you did.
No. That's right, there's a... What's it called on the island? Aether Current. Revo uninstaller Windows only. Now, my wife's pretty good with computers. I'm pretty good with computers, but she's a lot better than I am. Yeah, I get enough of that from, oh, what the hell was the name of that? The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity, which is airing this summer, and I'm very excited for it. It is top tier. The two I'm probably going to spend... Three. I'm pretty much going to be... No, God, I'm going to be watching so much anime this season. And Cutestuff's going to be watching two of them with me, as far as I know. Kaiju number 8 and My Dress Up Darling.
Yeah.
The internet's going to lose its frickin' mind when we get to the, what's it called? Moment. When Marin walks on stage, cross-dressed. That whole scene.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best arc in this. One of the best arcs in the series. Silly bandits thinking they can take on the Warrior of Light. Right, wife?
Mm-hmm. I did it.
Yay, congrats.
Now another cutscene.
He said should be safe enough now, and so I just ran out to go snatch him because I thought it was done.
There's another one after that.
That's like right here, isn't it? Yeah. Caught up to you.
No, because I started the next one of following him.
Oh, there's another following one?
Yeah.
Assaulted devil in the flesh.
Okay, got to the next one.
He's kind of freaking me out that he's not turning around at all.
I was nervous about that too. I stayed a bit further behind, and he never turned around.
Oh, well.
There was one time he stopped and did a humph, and that was it. I was pretty far away. So it was like, okay. I just made sure I was pretty much behind the trees on the to the left of him.
There was more shit on the right, so I was like, I'm gonna skip over to the right
was
and
at the
pray.
I stayed at the left.
There,
Yep.
right there. Huh?
Mhm.
Oh, he did turn around.
Oh. And then he's gonna walk again. Oh, he's saying a lot more.
Yeah, better
Mine,
hurry
he
if I
only-
don't want a beating.
Yep. And then pretty much I just stayed hopped tree to tree here, around here, and
Well,
then the thing showed up. So
yay, duty complete. Cutscene.
mm-hmm.
Better late than never. That Mamulja. He's the one who kidnapped Wook Lamart. So we're still unsure. If we can follow him a bit longer, confirm his connection to the abductors. That will complicate matters.
Confound it!
If I set out now, I can trail them along the riverbank.
Do it!
Even if it costs you the contest.
What worth is the throne if I lose my sister to win it?
Very well then. I'll send word when I locate her. Till then, I suggest you save your strength. A rescue attempt could turn ugly.
That Hubigo just now. I swear I've seen him with Bakul Jaja. Knowing the way that monster works, he probably hired bandits to kidnap her so we could steal her keystones. But even alone, my sister is more than a match for a gang of untrained ruffians. She must have been ambushed or deceived. Gah! I should have been there! If those bastards have hurt her! I do trust him, but... Forgive me. Snapping at you won't get my sister back.
Which option did you choose?
I'm afraid I've always been like this.
Trust
when
and
it comes
think,
to
Red.
much.
That's what I chose.
The thought of her being in danger sends me into a panic. But isn't that how families should be? These days, Turali Mikote live however they please. But the clan into which I was born kept to the nomadic traditions of our ancestors. They herded their own neck across the plains, always moving with the seasons. During one such migration, my birth parents left me behind. A child. All alone. Without a single word of explanation.
Call someone?
A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliyolal's market. And that is where the Dawn servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, I swore I would always be there for her. So, as you might now understand, I will stop at nothing to rescue her. While we await word from Thancred, I suggest we prepare ourselves to travel downriver. You have a boat, yes? Why release the Ponity if not to delay pursuit? If we were unsure of their guilt before, then this surely proves it. Before we act, however, let us regroup with your comrades. Would you mind making the call?
Understood. We'll meet you at many fires.
It's been good. I enjoy the hell out of it. There's not the stress of having to be like a real teacher. It's low stress, low... I don't want to say low effort. It's glorified babysitting. You do need to make sure the kids aren't doing anything crazy, but I'm not subbing elementary school students, like little primary school students. I'm only subbing what you would call secondary school. Junior high and high school, so... Like, fortunately, I had some pretty smart kids last class that I was subbing. It's literally these kids. It was the Friday, the last day of senior year for a bunch of kids. Right? They're seniors. They're graduating. They're done. They've already turned in all their assignments. They've turned in their Chromebooks that they got from the school. Everything is just done. And they're like, can we leave early? And I'm like, I cannot give you permission to leave early. I also cannot physically stop you from leaving. And the kids are like, got it. Have a good weekend. And it was like 10 minutes before class was supposed to get out. I mean, what are they going to do? Suspend them for leaving 10 minutes before class is supposed to get out on the last day of school?
Yeah.
Like, come on now. But they're not fighting. They're not doing anything illegal. They're not running around being crazy. It's like, I'm not going to stand in the doorway and prevent you from leaving. What the heck? That's a fire hazard. Exactly. And no. Although I did have some fun conversations with a couple kids who were getting into history, film history. And Cutestuff would have had a blast with that. She's all about film history, but they were talking about some of their favorite directors and some movies they'd watch, and I mentioned how literally all of Steven Spielberg's movies have sucked since his divorce because his wife's no longer his editor. And you were the one that pointed that out to me.
Mm-hmm. Because he's not the only director who leaned on his wife in who was pretty much being a assistant in an unofficial capacity.
And wound up being considered one of the greatest directors of all time. Does Scorsese rely on his wife? I'm not sure.
I don't know about Scorsese. I can't remember his name.
But you could absolutely feel the woman's touch when we were watching Fury Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can absolutely feel the touch when you watch
E.T. or
some Godzilla films as well, especially the earlier stuff.
But it's one of those, and I need to talk to, like, I need to talk to someone who's done gender studies and knows anime and manga. And because I've been debating doing a video about how some of the best shonen of all time are done by women. It's the number one on my anime list. The number 1 and the number 2 ranked anime of all time are both by women. And, like, that means something. Oh, it's just hanging out right here. Look at that. It's just right off the road. I didn't even use my compass for it. Holy crap. Oh, it's way down there. Alright, let's go. Hi, cute stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta go this way first, though.
No, I totally get it.
Oh, we're catching punities. Yeah, I've got one more to go. And when we're done with this arc, we'll get the last. Okay, I'm gonna run and go get that last one real quick. Wait, southeast is this way. Ugh. Guess what the price difference is? Jaguars and Rams is double. That's my guess. $90 per ticket versus $150. Really, Vikings is more expensive. My thought was, I mean, the Vikings I figure are the biggest team out of the 4 currently by themselves, but Browns are garbage. It's gonna be. Oh, that's right. I remember. That's nuts. It's right here. Yep. Boom. Sorry, I had to get the last Aether Current.
No, I get it.
Ah. They're just doing these in football stadiums and like European football and repainting the fields as American football, right? It's probably closest to just to go ahead and accept your teleport offer.
If
And
you're
then
done
run
with
back.
those, I did it, but, you know.
No, I gotta go
Okay.
back and talk to...
Okay.
But based on where I was, based on where I needed to go, I figured it'd be faster to take the teleport and then run down the road. I like how it's cute how there's so many young anime fans that are really happy that solo leveling won. I've noticed this trend recently. A lot of Gen Z, and it's something like 50% of Gen Z watches anime. Like, Gen Z watches anime more than they watch sports. Huh, interesting. But Gen Z kids are all about aura forming and making the anime as cool as possible. And I love these, like, older anime fans are all... Solo leveling is just Sword Art Online. It's pretty, it's fun to watch, it's not good. Aaronville's a beast tamer. That's fair. Because I know... Well, we call it soccer. It's crazy. And cricket. Cricket being the #2 sport in the world. I had no idea until recently. Because cricket's something we kind of make fun of here in America. Oh, yeah. And the fact that America won the Cricket World Cup, or whatever it's called. Yeah. No, cricket's bigger. There's more cricket fans than there are NFL fans, football fans, American football. But we all know that soccer is, like, #1. And also, there's a debate. We know that European football players, I'm just going to call it soccer, soccer players are the most fit of the major athletes. They're more fit than American baseball, cricket, football, hockey. They are just incredibly fit human beings. By any measure. Like, there's football players that can throw more weight, and rugby players that can throw more weight than a soccer player, but as far as, like, endurance goes, which everybody agrees that endurance is the most important for most sports, no one comes close to a soccer player. So my question is, who's more fit, soccer players or F-150 drivers? Right? That's a...
Ooh.
Right? That's a tough one. I kind of want to talk to, like, a fitness expert about it and be like, all right, this or this. And they'll be like,
Thangred.
I also wonder how much
The third promise
Of-
is ahead. She's unharmed.
you would say has the most mental strain, and I would think F1 drivers.
mentally, yeah.
Yeah, just because, I mean, the chances of you losing your life during a soccer match, baseball, cricket, football, whatever sport, it's like all these sports, your chances of dying
aren't
are
as much as
pretty
you are in
low.
car racing.
You may become injured,
Yeah.
and definitely everybody's concerned about injuries. But that life-threatening fight or flight response isn't going to be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Give it back! Fosentin poured his everything into that stone. You've no right to touch it.
Oh, was that the name of your artisan? How could you allow something so precious to be stolen?
You thieving cheat! You're no true claimant.
What does that make the foolish kitty who fell into my trap?
Now, brother. You shouldn't tease her. Look, the poor thing's on the verge of tears. Meow. Someone save me. Who did that?
His scales are as thick as his skulls.
Coward! You dare ambush me?
I mean, you hired bandits to kidnap her.
Tis
Yeah.
the blessed sibling's favorite tactic.
That useless Buddha was sycophant. He was supposed to keep the lackeys running in circles.
Oh, you must tell me all about that.
Careful now. You wouldn't want to hit her hostage.
Has a big sword.
That one's not to be underestimated.
They can do nothing while we have.
What was that? Well, you've got what? You ain't got nothing.
Impeccable timing.
Amachin, are you all right?
Aye, thanks to you.
These weaklings think they can defy us. We'll slaughter the lot of them.
Patience, brother. The keystone is ours. There is no need to fight this thing.
The amount of muscle mass you need to fight the G-forces inside of an F-150 car are not insignificant. And it's not like you're doing it for a short period of time.
Feed them their entrails.
If we fall here, we fail our siblings for nothing. Is that what you want?
No, brother. Break off! We retreat!
Wait! Damn you, Bakul Jaja!
I just love casually walking up towards the boss
Do we
with a
keep
smirk.
chase?
And the boss is like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Thancred's gonna do it. Thancred just pops out of the shadows and beats
Yeah.
the shit out of him.
We head back. Amachi is safe. And that is what matters.
Like, I'm not calling her fat by any means, but she's a foot taller than him, more thickly muscled than him. They're different species. Like, she probably outweighs him by 100 pounds. So catching her, yeah, he probably hurt his shoulder a bit.
Yeah.
And she's well muscled. She's not a chubby girl or anything like that. It's just they're a completely different species. She's bigger.
Yeah.
You enjoying flying, wife?
Not that I was doing much of it.
What are you doing?
Well, gotta move on to the next zone.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dang, 93.
Grats!
Which is good, because I just hit 93 quests. I've got 2 other classes that are 93, so I wasn't that worried about it, but like... I've got a couple more places to explore to get the exploration XP. I'm going to grab those real quick.
Oh, by all means.
And I swap over to Reaper. This should bump Reaper up to 93 as well. Reaper almost hit 93 with the dungeon we did this morning. Not that. Here we go. Nope, didn't bump me up. Sad panda. Well, I'll stay 92 and get some exploration XP for going to the next zone. Wahahaha. far away am I? Oh my gosh, 400k. $350k. Nice. This is the one you've been studying for, right? The one we're having issues with? Oh, okay. This is a different one. It was just exam, something where I spent 1% of my time studying the hard exam, which I passed. Ah! Yokoi. I do that. You go back and read the question, you're like, oh my god, am I an idiot? Mender? Do I need a mender? I don't know if I do. I don't think I do. Nope, we're good. Are you enjoying it though? I haven't watched Quicks at all. It's on Netflix here in America. We don't have Netflix right at the moment. Love how big these guys are. They're so big. You don't even come up to their knees, do you, wife?
No.
They're huge, huh?
They're big.
Did they make you nervous?
No, they're slow.
Okay.
They look like they're slow moving.
There he is. Valagalmanda. Raised for 10 days and 10 nights. Oh, what happens if the ice ever melts? Oh, okay. I haven't watched either of them. I think both Witch from Mercury... Is Witch from Mercury on Crunchyroll? I don't remember. How do I put this? Alright, no, we'll stay... We'll switch to Paladin. Alright. This place is a pain to get around until you get flight. Oh.
It's gonna be. It is up there. Okay.
Did you find it?
Up at the edge of the cliff, and we're below, so I'm kind of going a bit. No, I ended up exploring to getting exploration, so I could get up and around to where it was. There it is.
Hey Ronan, how you been? So, my first real experience with Gundam was Gundam Wing. And Gundam Wing I had no respect for because it was pretty. It was cool fight scenes, but it was very much haha, we must fight because fighting is all we know, so we must fight and let's continue to fight and fight. And we must have vengeance for our fallen brothers and fight the enemy, and the enemy is evil and we must smash them and we must fight, and fighting is bad, guys, you should stop fighting. And that was all of Gundam Wing to me. And it's like, okay, I'm bored. Can we have some actual plot? No, you can't have plot, you can only have fighting. Okay, and most Gundam like that has felt like that to me. So I don't get excited. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's a new Gundam coming out. And I'm like, meh. Yeah, and that, it's huge, too. Now, there are some that are worth watching, like IBO. IBO's amazing. And you can watch IBO pretty much by itself. But it took a lot of convincing for me to even try IBO. And I enjoyed it. Trying to get the exploration XP on my Reaper so I can catch up.
I'm not going for the exploration so much as the Aetherites.
Yep. Northwest. Oh. West. Derp, not east. Herpity derpity. Love Code Geass. Back up, make sure we're on the high ground. High ground is always superior to low ground. Okay, not always, but...
Oh, God. It's all about these cliffs and the edges.
Found it.
Yeah. If you look at where I am on the mini-map, that is the next one I found.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
We'll go right there. I don't know how it's related, I don't know how it's connected, but it is child soldiers being forced to fight. They get abandoned by the adults that are supposed to take care of them. They wind up winning the fight and killing the adults that come back and try to take over again and form their own mercenary company. And that's pretty much like the first 5 or 6 episodes of Iron-Blooded Orphans. So, if you want something heavy and dark but good, I'd check it out. Alright, I think... Gurren Lagann's delightful. Gurren Lagann's just fun. How much more? Looks like 2 more discoveries and I'll have it. Let's go this way. Okay, there's that. Yeah, this should do it. There we go. 93. I do want to try to get 94 on Paladin because I get the feeling I'm going to be tanking this next dungeon. That's fair. Ava does take some getting into, and it is not for everyone. Like, if people say they don't like Neon Genesis Evangelion, I have no problem with that. I have a problem with people who don't think it's influential. Then I'm like, okay, I am not only doubting your sanity, I'm doubting your intelligence level. Right, wife?
Yep.
Because you can not like a thing. That's fine. It's not your cup of tea. Okay. Sure. No big deal. You just couldn't get into it, don't like the characters? No problem. I just don't think it's very good. Okay, you're an idiot. Because there's a difference between good and enjoyed. I don't enjoy, what's it called? Gone with the Wind. I think Gone with the Wind is boring. I don't enjoy it at all. I hated every minute I was watching it. It's my wife's favorite movie.
It is not my favorite.
It's one of your favorites.
But I do enjoy it.
And it is... It's highly influential. It's an extremely important film. It did a lot of great things, and I love the fact that it was the first time a black woman got an Oscar. Like, it is influential and important and good. I just don't enjoy it. Exactly. You can literally look at anime that came out before Ava and anime that came out after Ava. It's like saying that Star Wars wasn't influential. It's like Ava has as much pop culture influence in Japan as Star Wars does in America.
Okay. Did you get the one down
Below this
from
cliff?
here? Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I saw it first. I was like, I'm going to grab that now.
I grabbed it first, too. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
North.
Oh. And especially with the waifu wars. 160 moms to the north?
Northeast, yeah.
North? Oh, that's right. That's down the cliff. But I'm not jumping that. We'll die. Looks like we missed one. When we were down below.
No, I remember trying to climb up here. Northeast, yeah.
Yeah.
How?
Sometimes it'll latch onto a thing, and it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the big old bulls. I love them. They're so cute. Oh, that's a boss. We're not fighting him. Nice. Yeah, I was just scrolling through, doom scrolling, watching shorts last night, YouTube shorts, and came across the clip of not Peter Sellers, voice of Optimus Prime, getting the Lifetime Achievement Award for an Emmy. And that was fun to watch. Nice. My first anime was Robotech. I watched it as it was airing back in 1985. These look familiar. 1100 years ago. Do. Plague. Code Geass is my favorite anime of all time. I love Code Geass so much. The ending is absolutely top tier. The villain wins. Are you kidding me? Love it. Summit of Warkor Zormor. Alright. This, my love, is the next dungeon. So my thought is, we go to it, we queue up, and then we run around and try to get the last of the...
Yeah.
Does that work for you?
Yes.
So when you're done with that cutscene... Ha! Oh, Alizé, you're such a tsundere. This should ding me. Yep. Oh. Time to climb a mountain.
Gods, that is one tall mountain. And we're supposed to climb it?
That's right.
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome, I use them for your benefit. You are a claimant in this right. succession.
That's right.
And if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
We do not grovel before Golul, Jar Jar, like those shameless lapdogs. My brethren and I are conquerors, and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
The Giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more. They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people. And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Well, time to kick butt and take names, chat. What are you working on, honey?
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
Then die on your knees. Opportunistic vermin seek to feast on us, do you? Get down here. Your neck will be the first I snap this day.
That's right.
Atta girl. You good, wife?
I need to get up for a second.
Why do you help us?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to walk Zormor.
There we go.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gufurlor is waiting.
Yep. Absolutely. Though I will admit, Season 2 of... I went back and rewatched Season 1 of Our Last Crusade in preparation for Season 2 coming. Season 1 is pretty cheesy, but I enjoyed it because it's what's the word I'm looking for? It's a Romeo and Juliet derivative, and I'm a sucker for Shakespeare derivatives. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. A comic a kill? Mm-hmm. It's just silly. Let me know when you're done with the cutscene, my love. But yeah, Season 2 has actually been pretty good. It's been a little overdramatic in places, but... Oh my gosh, yeah, no. Ava is what started waifu wars being a thing. Right, wife?
Yeah.
Waifu wars were started because of Ava. It is the OG of waifu wars.
Okay, done with the cutscene.
Oh, it's like right here. Where is it? Northeast. What the heck? There it is. Found it. Okay. May have to fight some dudes off. Send dudes. Do you mean nudes? No, I'm gonna fight. I need more people. Two more to go. Alright, where's the next one? There's that one. I bet you there's one over there, too. I kind of want to go do that one first. So I'm going to queue us up. Not for main scenario. For this one. Really? I like tsunderes. I think tsunderes are fun. Yeah. Japan has this, like, oddly specific obsession with 16-year-olds. That's a little weird, but... I mean, it's Japan, so... Should I switch over to healer and see if the Q time's lower?
Totally up to you.
Let's try it. That'd be a yes. You're not expecting it to be that fast?
Well, and a mob was
Oh god.
coming towards me, but hadn't have hit me yet.
Oh no.
So guess what? I won't be having to walk past it again.
You're welcome. Noel from Black Clover? Yeah. I enjoy Black Clover. I think Black Clover is cute. But... I'm not as obsessed with Black Clover as others are. Ah! There we go. I am of the personal belief that the teasing genre has a lot of tsunderates. And I'm a big fan of those tsunderates. Why are you... what? Why can I not go this way? Oh, yeah. What's cute is because you've got both Winry. Winry's not full Soon, but she's a bit of a Soon. But Edward's a full-on Tsundere. Sure. I'm older than the big three. Honestly, while they were airing, Bleach was the only one I enjoyed, but Bleach got so heavy into the filler arcs that I dropped it. I eventually came back to it because I skipped over to YouTube and started watching the Japanese versions on YouTube. Yep. And then the next ones. So it's this one.
I don't get it. I don't have a good understanding.
Okay, so he summoned the minions, and the minions were all going to destroy one
Yeah.
quarter of the room. Each was going to destroy a quarter based on what direction they were facing.
Yeah.
And then he froze some of his minions in ice. So whichever ones get frozen in ice, that's the quarter we need to stand on. So it's going to be this one right here. Okay, now we can get off of that quarter. There we go.
Nope.
Nope.
I did not realize we then had to move afterwards. Okay.
I'll keep you alive, wife. I got you. Okay, you're going to want to get out of the way of those balls, and then you're going to want to move again. Very good. Let's just do this to top everyone off. Very good. Okay, we just need to keep an eye on who's getting frozen. This is going to be our safe spot right over here. And as soon as you see an opening, go to it. Very good, wife. Nice and easy, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like you died or anything, you know? There we go. Very nice. That is 660, same level as what we have right now. You're not taking any damage from this one. Yeah. Bleach is a lot easier to get into. Bleach is also the rule of cool. A lot of modern day shonen are based off of Bleach. Like, Demon Slayer wouldn't exist without Bleach. Jujutsu Kaisen wouldn't exist without Bleach. What's the name of the new one that's out right now? Kagurabachi or whatever it's called? What a jerk. One of the new ones that's in... Shonen Jump. Black Clover, yep. going so far up the mountain. Holy cow. Oh, Crystal Birdie. Hate this fight. Stack up. There we go. We're good. Whoa, 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 where the fuck? Whoa! Jesus Christ.
I tried to get in with them, and
you
yeah.
moved, and that killed me. Because the
Yeah.
dancer moved over, and you followed the dancer. Oh shit. I should not have been standing in the purple. Stack up with everyone, wife, and then res me.
Gotcha.
There we go.
I needed to get
No, you're good.
a pull off to be able to do it, but it's like, okay, priority, priority. Making sure I don't die is the priority.
Oh, go over here. Come, come, come. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, this guy hits like a truck. Ugh, those crystals that throw me off. Oh, we need to kill the crystalline debris.
Yeah.
I got you. Look away. Run away.
Run
Stay
away.
looking away. Okay. I can't stand Naruto. I have never liked Naruto, and I don't understand the obsession that people have with it. I have flat out said, just stack with me, stack with me. Oh my god, hold still. Hold still. Get off the purple.
Shit.
Come over, you're good, you're good. Come to me, come to me. Oh.
Nope. I didn't die, but I was trying not to stack on you.
Shield before this hits. Good, 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 good. Away.
Yep.
And up with the dot again. Yeah, and it was the first big anime for a lot of people. And on top of that, One Piece was seriously hurt in America because of tanks leaving. Oh, fuck. Could have said that before. Nope, I'm dead. You're about to be dead. Switch to Paladin. Nope. Do. I'll be right back, chat. We're waiting on a tank. I'm gonna go pee. Be right back. There are... How do I put this? One of my favorite bands of all time is Rush. They are my favorite band of all time. Like, period. There's no one of. And I love Rush so much. And if, how do I put this? Rush is one of those, if you're a musician or you have musical training, you adore Rush. If not, you find ways to nitpick about it and whine and bitch. Oh, I don't really like them. I don't like this part. I don't like this part. Da, 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 da. Whatever. I don't care. But if you've had musical training, Rush is one of your favorite bands. And I say that because tons of rock bands look at Rush as inspiration. It's one of their favorite bands. And I feel that Bleach is the same way. Where people just getting into manga, of the big three, people just getting into manga, Naruto is their favorite. Because it's easily accessible, it's got a simple storyline, pretty basic premise, pretty straightforward, not a problem. One Piece, you need a bit of maturity to get into. One Piece is not for 12-year-olds like Naruto was. Naruto is very much geared towards the junior high kids or high school kids who don't want to read complicated adult stories or anything like that. One Piece is for adults who aren't quite ready to let go of childhood. Or teenagers who want a slightly more mature story. Which is why it's got staying power and why it's the second best-selling comic book of all time. It beat Batman. I don't say second best-selling manga of all time. I say second best-selling comic book. It's so good. And we got some crazy stuff going on right now in LDAF. Like, just insane. But Bleach is... Have you taken a drawing class? Have you taken a storytelling class? Have you studied how manga layouts should happen? Have you studied how comic book pages should come together? Have you studied character development or lore building, piecemeal lore building, or world building, or society building, or any of this stuff? Have you studied any of that? Okay, Bleach is the best. But if you haven't, a lot of that just goes over your head. It's kind of like, let's make someone their first ever movie. You've got an 8-year-old child. They've only ever seen cartoons and Barney and PBS stuff. They've never watched a movie. And so for the first movie you show this child, you're going to show them Citizen Kane. Now, I'm not comparing Bleach to Citizen Kane by any means. At all. But Citizen Kane is not appropriate, I mean, not even content-wise. The level of understanding it takes to get Citizen Kane is not capable of someone with no experience in movies. Right, wife? Boy, son? You going to shower?
You can understand the story of Citizen Kane without any experience with film. But you don't understand the significance of it and why it is so highly rated and the top of so many lists for best movie of all times. There's no way to understand that. There's no way to really appreciate that
Yeah. Yep. We really did. One down. Oh, yeah. Well, there was, like a week of mourning in Japan when Akira Toriyama passed, but there was also a week of mourning when the guy that did Bleach. Focus on Y, honey.
I am.
Okay.
All I'm doing is hitting Y.
Oh, I pulled hate. Oh god.
I'm switching over. Because the other one was almost dead.
Yep. I can almost keep him alive if it's just one.
I also had the chance to do full combo.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Rip him apart.
yeah. In fact, I'm not certain. Yep, I still have the one last piece to click, and I didn't get to.
So sad. Oh my god, we got a tank. There he is.
Elector of the Dawn Servant, prepare to be tested.
Oh yeah. You want to know why? I'll explain why. In the anime, and in the dubbed version especially of the anime, Orihime was a side character that you barely saw. And she was not written very well, her performance wasn't very impressive. And people kind of just didn't give a crap. Alright, that's probably going to be a square that's going to spit straight out angles.
Chronicles of End.
What is that?
Recount the fury of erupting beasts.
Yep, okay. Oh, God. It's gonna be the same thing on this side now? Nope.
Chronicles of End.
Oh, we want to be all the way over here. Why?
I'm getting here.
Yep.
I will take the measure of your resolve.
And in the manga, that's not the case. In the because in the manga, Rika or Reka, whatever her name is. Oh, we want to catch these. That's right.
Of my brethren, your thunder roars.
Rukia. God, that's her name. In the manga, Ichigo and Rukia were besties. Like, that's it. There was zero sexual tension implied or anything. Like, you had more sexual tension from What's-Her-Bucket, who Ichigo never liked, but he still peeked at. I don't remember what this one is.
Regard the cruelty of merciless storm.
What,
We got hurricanes coming.
yeah.
They're probably going to come in, so we're going to want to do this. Oh, sweet Jeebus. Okay. This. Get everyone topped off. And this. There we go. What the hell is he sending at us now? Oh, sweet Judas. And everyone in America was really pissed off when Orihime was the one that wound up with Ichigo. But I'm like, y'all need to chill. Because Orihime was clearly best girl, and there was not even like a brother. They were besties. Rukia and Ichigo were always besties. You know? I think this is the wind room.
Yeah.
Yeah. We might be able to finish him off before we have to do that again. Yay, we did it! Ding! Do you want the Zormor rapier, honey?
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. She had... Ooh, enhanced Satata. Magic Mastery. Try on. That's cute. Agreed. Try on. That's not bad. Whoop.
That is an interesting weapon.
Go ahead and take it, Wave.
It's not better than what I have.
No, but do you like the look of it?
I would never use it.
Okay.
I'll greed, but that's it.
Okay.
And someone else may actually have it on a different class that they want.
Very good, Claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
You're much bigger than the others in the village.
All Yokui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
You speak of the contagion which afflicted the Shaktural expedition. The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
I've heard that legend originated with the Yokui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise.
Yep.
Preceding the campaign into Shaktural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced
Yeah, and you can
it
start
was
having romantic tension
divine
after this whole
revelation.
story arc.
Exactly.
Then the expedition.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes. Help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
Here and now, I think he means.
promise. For you and your sister's success in performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
Three to go.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakul Jaja and his minions.
Again,
check
that
out
swine
the boy.
shows his disdain
You've seen
for
the
the
boy.
right.
It's the same one.
I did not see him last time.
Oh.
So no, I have not.
We need to talk. Not on stream.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve.
He was curious about Mr.
On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warkor Zormor for the conclusion of this feat.
Mom was the one who introduced it to me.
The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Yes. It is a place of great significance.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
That explains why there are so many.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Ah! Third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Conversation with them about it.
Right. Sorry.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarmanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
Look at this one. Kettenram, Navigator of Uncharted Oceans.
Titan run? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Kafkiwa, Seeker of the Unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokwi. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Master of resolve and reason? Champion of peace? Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
Yet it was clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking. I can't compete with Zoralja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others? What else defines him? Oh, of course. Papa's love for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me. And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Uh-oh. Big scary monster roar.
What in the hells was that?
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately.
What'd you do,
Valigarmanda has
Alphino?
broken free.
Alphino?
I presume that was about the unholy sound?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there. Now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
Alright, are you already back in town?
Yes.
I want to repair. There we go. Is this a 94 quest or a 93 quest? Try to keep an eye on the clock, chat. I need to go make dinner in about 20-ish minutes. You're just further ahead on the same cutscene mine I'm on, aren't you? Or pretty close. I see you right there.
Yeah.
What happened?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Mm-hmm.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
Vision time. It's vision time.
Who enters this hollowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh. And here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying Vitral. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
I'm holding off until you catch up.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Kulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. Two spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakul Jaja.
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarmanda. Live up to your legend.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
So, what's the plan?
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valiarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance.
Well, then I guess we'll have to
no
help you.
obligation to aid me outside the right of succession. But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle. Drawn to the chaos. You're as bad as Papa. Don't worry. The Sky Ruin should prove a big enough challenge for all of us.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades, now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on ahead.
If you're resolved to slay Valikarmanta, we'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Inform the Pelu of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
Oh. I've been meaning to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
How's your hip?
Better.
Did we improve it?
Yes.
Okay. Was I right? It just needed some time to rest in its correct position? Okay.
We need to get it in the right position and then
Leave it alone for a day.
let it rest.
Okay. Should you be taking some ibuprofen?
Probably.
Got a bottle right here if you want me to hand it to you, so you don't even have to get up.
I have a bottle here too.
Oh, wow. In cup holder.
Yeah.
A floating hand. Oh. Oh. Let's check. Yeah, no. We're gonna try chat, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Rats, wife! Is that your highest level character now? Or do you have two other 99s?
No, that is my highest. That means swapping over. What class are you?
Mage Reaper.
Okay. I don't want two black mages in the same party.
Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Well, we found a source of fire. Killed it too quick. You're going too fast, wife. And I'm having to stop just walking. Oh, there's that magma boy right there. Look at that cute phoenix, wife. So now we don't have to follow, we can just go. Oh, just follow the road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. If ever a wonderful whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. Hell yeah. Two level 100s. I know what they're doing. They're farming crystals for their...
Mm-hmm.
Is it this way? Hang on. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Oh. Oh, we got 500,000 XP, so I'm not going to bitch about that. I know you don't need it as much as I do. I'm trying to play catch-up. You have both on, or just one?
Just the one, but I switched which one was on.
Was it bugging your ear, or was the battery dying? Or...
No, it bugs my ear.
Yeah,
but I had been wearing it since the beginning of our stream, which started...
3 hours ago.
3 hours ago, so...
I am thinking Sundays after dropping Cherry off at work.
Mm-hmm.
And we stop when it's time to make dinner.
Okay.
Mondays after dinner.
Okay.
Tuesdays after dropping Cherry off work. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I want to do a fourth day, but I'm not sure which.
What about Fridays?
I'm fine with Fridays. Fridays don't seem to do very well. There's not a lot of people to watch.
Okay.
But we haven't gotten a lot of people today either, so it's like, what we need to do is have a set schedule.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I figured we'd go back to the old schedule, since we can do that.
Yeah.
And then it's just a matter of being consistent with it.
I'd like to keep Saturdays open, so that way if we need to go somewhere, we need to run some errands, whatever. Discovered a new location, I bet you. Yup.
The trail ends here, it seems. Could Valikarmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all. In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor. We should let the others know we have a likely location.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
So where is Varigarmanda?
Vorkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow. After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
So Valigarmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Eat
Sorry,
an entire bag of decks.
It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valigarmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
Out of the question. Your band is incapable of defeating Valigarmanda. Either you seek to defile Vorkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them? The monument to Valigarmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
Seven weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead.
A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome. I would take the measure of this Tural Vitral my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chirwagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace. If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
She saved me from the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
We are still in her debt. This is true.
consider the debt repaid. But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
Wuklamat, protector of peace, and soon-to-be Dawn servant.
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Nice. Congrats, Mr. Waffles.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother.
From Verdunstone's avatar? Oh.
But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Weak.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird. I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
All right.
Honestly, I think this is going to be the best spot to
This is going to
end
be a good
it.
stopping point. Yep, absolutely.
Mhm.
I did want to grab, while we're over here,
Northeast.
it's right there.
Yep.
There's a rock.
Like 27
This
to
while
the
we're here.
northeast.
And let me double check. I think this is the second to last one. Yeah, I need one more. So we're going to teleport back to here. You can tag along. So Cutestuff and I think we've roughed out a schedule for streaming Waffles. We're thinking Sunday afternoon, Monday evening, Tuesday afternoon, Friday evening. Oh, I'm going the wrong... No, I'm not going the wrong way. I'm fine. We just kind of got to finagle our way around. I leave Saturday open for errands if I need to run them, or just hanging out with the wife, or I may do a solo stream those nights, or our event, Manga Club. Waffles wants to know what you're doing for Kai June, my love. South, isn't it? Southwest? Okay.
I
It's a wall.
don't know.
It's a wall. Okay, good.
I've not decided yet.
Ugh. is. Trying to swing wide of the animals.
Yep, I see.
Okay. I'm gonna pop return. So sorry, Waffles, you caught us right at the end. I gotta go make dinner. We're making jambalaya tonight, so I got some chopping and cutting and cooking to do. So you guys have yourselves a great evening. Thank you all for stopping by. Let's go ahead and raid someone. I think I saw her on earlier. There she is. So we'll see you guys again tomorrow evening. We'll start probably about 5 Mountain Time if I can, if not a little bit earlier. But you guys have yourselves a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you.
Love you too.
You gonna be alright?
Yep.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I worry about you. Especially since you have trouble walking if I'm not around, apparently.
I was managing it.
No, you weren't.
Just fine. Okay.
I am mad at you for not informing me prior. And
It's
waiting
been a
month.
slow thing.
Waiting a month.
It's been a slow thing.
Spankings and tickles.
And you were still having to take care of me for the
I have to take care of everything.
illness, and I did not want to add to it.
Move a little bit.
Yeah. It is hot.
It is. I need to gather the materials for Garnet, but I will get that recorded tonight. So that'll be all of next week's videos handed off.
I messaged Hazel this morning requesting that she go ahead and download the raw audios that you recorded.
So that you can have them
Even
done.
if she doesn't work on any audios today, just so that she has them ready.
Hang on, my book finally started playing. Oh my god. You told Hazel to download it early so that she could get working on it tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't gotten a response
If
from
it's
her.
not important. Not timely.
James' appointment the next day because he finally agreed with you. He wanted your help to convince James to go back on his meds. Well, people caught me with the guy just after I killed him, so I had to make up some story about why I was there. I mean, what's the surprise? Ronald's office was ransacked.
Cabinets turned over, chairs, upended holes, punched in walls.
I was angry. I had to make that clear to
Are you
Milano.
sure that your non-violent son didn't do all that? Yet you were right separately written.
So, whoa, wait. I got there first. James came afterwards. Now, you want me to say that my son committed this murder so that I could avoid going to prison and then you could ship him off to some underfunded mental hospital where he'll be treated like a freak? He'll die. And he doesn't deserve that. He's innocent. He's innocent. If you're guilty, then why can't you tell us how you really killed him? Because Keith Milano was not strangled with anyone's bare hands. And we haven't found the implement that was used to choke him to death.
Well, besides a passing interest in the truth, story, you brought that implement or weapon with you intended to kill Dr. Milano? That is premeditated murder, and the DA gave you a parole date that you don't deserve. You didn't kill Dr. Milano. And you're covering up for your son, then I shouldn't really be talking to him, sir.
You sound confused. Tell you what, why don't you find this so-called implement? Especially in the time that you have left before I'm sentenced tomorrow. You find it. I hope it gives you some clarity. Now, in the meantime, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have the right to go back to my cell. Don't I? It's not my fault. It really isn't. So, since you never saw the crime scene, I had the office Dr. Milano and his wife shared completely reconstructed him. Okay, Chief, this is a little smaller than the Milano's consulting room, but everything's about the same scale. So this is a little bigger than that. The room looks smaller, but we're a little bigger.
So, both the Milanos worked out of the same office?
The overhead low. Keith Milano dealt mostly with the patients. His wife mixed the meds. You know, we tagged everything. Russell Clark's fingerprints in the secret. Yeah, nothing we took from the office matches the marks on Milano's neck.
Okay, what about money?
Well, we found $600 in Dr. Milano's desk drawer, and his wife had $2,000 cash in her little black bag here.
Robbers out.
The receptionist had the day off. The other, Dr. Milano, his wife, was out delivering the so-called meds. For the record, neither Milano and MD, their business license listed as holistic dietitians. Yeah, which made it easy to grab their file. Feel like this, Chief. 5,000 for a month's supply of voodoo treatments. Altogether, the Milanos were pulling in about $300,000.
These people pay desperate prices. Russell Clark said that he arrived before his son. Anybody verify that?
No witnesses.
No one else showed up at crime scene and turned Jones there?
Well, I had the office next door called in to complain about holes being punched through the wall.
But what about the patients who came to see the Milanos before the Clarks? And the ones who came after? The Milanos were supposed to be two of the most successful witch doctors in all of Los Angeles, and there were no other patients the entire rest of the day?
These are all good questions, Chief.
Well, thank you, Stephen.
By the time we would have asked them, Mr. Clark had lawyered up and made a deal with the DA. And that's exactly right. Plus, Clark was telling the truth about some of it. We have letters here from him to Dr. Milano going back 2 months before the murders, begging him to stop treating his son. Does sound like motive, Chief.
But why won't he tell us how he did it? I want to know what happened to the other patients. The day Milano was killed and where his receptionist was, please. Oh, and I want to talk to the suspect's son, James. Do you know how to get a hold of him?
I'm working on getting James for the Chief. The kid freaks out easily. Even on his meds, he might still be a little confused. Oh, and he doesn't like confined space. Chief, this is the original interview that Lieutenant Powell did for James Clark.
Thank you. Good job, everyone. Good job.
Thank you, Willie Ray. The chicken and dumplings look wonderful.
Charlie will see you, Charlie. Charlie, if you would please put that phone down while we eat. I think that would be the ladylike thing to do. 1 second. Charlie,
searching for something? Yeah. I'm not supposed to talk about it. You sure it's okay for us to discuss?
Yes, it's absolutely okay. I promise you. Do you know how Dr. Molyneux died?
I was standing next to the desk and my father wanted to know.
Come on, James, you can tell me. What did your father want to know?
My father wanted to know why I strangled the doctor and how I did it.
Jeez, please. How many people are gonna confess to this murder anyway?
And what did you say to him? Your father? That I did it with one of my socks. I took off a shoe and I took off one of my socks and I strangled Dr. Milano with it and then I put the sock back on. But my father kept looking for things and wouldn't let us go. He told me to stop talking to my friends, and that's when I punched in the wall and I cried.
Why did you put